you will need an old jacket or jackets, sewing pins or safety pins, a needle and thread, and some fabric pieces to decorate with. This could be an old t-shirt or grown out pyjamas. Bedding and pillowcases or cushion cover. Really anything you have that you like the design on. Alright, let's get this show on the road. So you've got yourself an old jacket. Maybe it's got some stains on, maybe it's very worn. As you can see, this one has a lot of marks and imperfections on it, where the previous owner had stuck patches. And they really do cover most of the jacket, the front, the back and the arms. They're obviously a Slayer fan. Because it's covered in so many marks, I tried to pick a fabric that I could cut into different panels and use as patches to cover up those imperfections. So I picked out these three that I think would work really well. Then I went ahead and cut them out. Then I played around with the layout. This took a little bit of finessing to get perfect. And then when I was happy with it, I grabbed my pins and pinned them down as flatly as I could. I only had this much fabric left, so I decided to do one large panel on the back to use as much as possible and minimise waste. I used the seams as a guideline and then I just extended it a little at the top to cover up one of those marks. So prep your thread by knotting it a few times in the same place until you've got a knot that is thicker than the head of your needle. And then go ahead with the other side and thread it through the eye of the needle. This took an embarrassingly long time. On your first stitch, don't go through the denim of the jacket, just go under the fabric that you're attaching to the jacket to hide the knot and just give it a neat finish. And then it's time to sew it. Yes, it would be quicker on a sewing machine, but you can buy a needle and thread from your local corner shop for maybe like £2, and online you can buy needle and thread even cheaper. When working around the pocket, I put my hand inside it to make sure you don't sew it closed by accident. No. Don't do it. That's my sewing. Not a game, it's my work, okay? Don't do it. This process usually goes quicker if you don't have a cat in the room. Would definitely advise not to let your cat anywhere near it. And when you're doing patchwork like this, I think you don't have to be neat and tidy. I love raw edges and throwing threads. I think it just gives it an edgy punk vibe. And would you look at that, it's finished already. Here we got the final jacket. And I paired it with these amazing zebra print high heels, leopard print lingerie slip dress, and some fishnet tights for a street punk vibe, along with that excellent teddy bear backpack. For this next jacket I will be using fabric paint. So this next jacket is in great condition, but it's just a bit of a plain Jane. £2.50, what a steal. I started up by jotting out an outline. I'd recommend using tailored chalk or pencil, not biro like me. I wanted to do something relatively simple but still eye-catching and cute. Some other ideas would be painting your name on the back, hearts, maybe doing something abstract. Really, the possibilities are endless. I thought that some cute daisies would be perfect for spring on this little crop jacket. I let it dry overnight and wham bam thank you ma'am is finished. I would have liked to add 2 more daisies to each elbow. I think that would look really cute, and just some more overall, but I'd totally run out of puff paint, so it is what it is. It's still really cute though. And if you wanted a more clean, polished finish, you could do a few more layers of paint, but I'm a real fan of that obviously DIY'd look. I paired it with these cute little acrylic choker and earrings that I made. And this last jacket just needed a bit of spicing up, so I started by cutting out and placing some old cushion fabric over the cuffs and the collar. I made sure to leave a gap around where the button was, and then got a pair of scissors and cut through the fabric on the other side to allow the button through the hole. And then I just stitched them together. I like this one because you can be as messy as you want and all the fluff just hides all of your messy stitching. And here it is. I paired it with some holographic platforms, some dolly socks, a vintage blue slip dress and a baby doll pin. Oh, and a matching denim bucket hat. I really like how this jacket turned out. It gives me real 90s street vibes with a pastel twist. I just wish that I had added a matching fur trim onto the bucket hat, because that would have been absolutely delicious. And that is it. I hope this video has inspired you to upcycle some of your old clothes and has proved that you don't need expensive materials or an expensive sewing machine to really just get creative and have fun. Yeah, thanks. This is my first video, so I hope that you liked it. Bye!